Developing a board meetings code of practice is relatively straightforward. To begin with, consider all of the behaviours that negatively impact on the running of a successful meeting. Next, create 2 columns on a page. In the first column, list the negative behaviours you have identified. In the second column, list actions that would minimise the occurrence of each of the negative behaviours. Finally, summarise the list of actions in bullet point form. This list of actions constitutes your board meetings code of practice. The list of actions should comfortably fit on a single A4 sheet of paper when printed. By way of example, a typical meetings code of practice might include actions requiring board members to agree to read the agenda, minutes and documentation circulated in advance of board meetings and subcommittee meetings, to use the set procedure for adding discussion items to the agenda, to respect the confidentiality of discussions held during board meetings and subcommittee meetings, to contact the Secretary to extend apologies to the board if unable to attend meetings, to arrive at meetings on time and avoid disrupting meetings if arriving late, to leave mobile phones on silent during meetings and avoid texting, emailing or taking and making phone calls during meetings, to respect the position of the chairperson and listen attentively to fellow board members and people in attendance, to speak one at a time and respect the decision-making processes of the board and its subcommittees, to speak respectfully to fellow directors, trustees, meeting participants and observers at all times, to follow the set procedure for dealing with conflicts of interests or conflict of loyalties. A meetings code of practice can help new board members with little or no committee experience to understand the behaviour expected of directors. The code of practice can also provide a reminder to experienced directors of what constitutes good meeting behaviour, if standards have slipped a little over time. The meetings code of practice can be included in a board's governance handbook or included in the board member's business code of conduct as appropriate.